Layla and the Whispering Trees. In a small village nestled in a fertile valley lived a girl named Layla. To everyone, Layla seemed like an ordinary girl, but she carried a secret that no one knew. She could talk to trees and plants. Layla discovered this secret when she was 8 years old while sitting under an old oak tree, watching its leaves sway in the wind. Suddenly, she heard faint whispers, as if the tree was speaking to her. At first, she thought she was imagining things, but over time, she confirmed her unique ability. As Layla grew older, she began to use this ability to help her village. One day, the village suffered from a severe drought like never before. Withering plants and dry trees bore witness to the village's struggle. The people began to feel desperate and fearful for their future. It was clear that water had become scarce and that crops were at risk. One night, Layla decided to go to the nearby forest to speak with the trees and plants, hoping to find a solution to the drought. She stood under a massive oak tree and said, "Wise tree, we are facing a great crisis. There is no water, and the crops are withering. Do you know the cause of this drought? How can we overcome it?" The tree replied in a calm, deep voice, "Dear girl, the drought you are suffering from is not just due to the absence of rain, but also because humans have been neglecting nature and depleting its resources without thought. You must teach your village the importance of preserving the environment and caring for it." Layla returned to the village and conveyed what she had heard from the tree to the village elders. At first, they were skeptical, but after seeing her determination and persistence, they decided to give her a chance to prove her words. Layla began organizing awareness campaigns about the importance of conserving water and planting drought-resistant local trees and plants. She also encouraged the villagers to build small dams to collect rainwater and implement a drip irrigation system to reduce water waste. Over time, Layla's efforts began to bear fruit. The village turned green again, and life returned to the plants and trees. But Layla was not content with that. She knew that environmental conservation required ongoing effort and cooperation from everyone. Thus, she established an environmental club for children, where she taught them the importance of caring for nature and how to plant and nurture trees. During this period, Layla continued to communicate with the trees and plants, learning more about nature and how to coexist with it. She realized that the balance between humans and nature was the key to sustaining life. The trees told her ancient stories about times when the earth was full of life and activity before humans began depleting it. One day, Layla received surprising news from the old oak tree. There is an ancient spring buried underground at the edge of the village. This spring was the source of life here for generations but was forgotten over time. Layla felt excited and returned to the village to share the good news. The villagers began digging in the spot the tree had indicated, and after days of hard work, they discovered a pure spring gushing with fresh water. Everyone was overjoyed by this discovery, and the spring became a new source of life for the village. Over the years, the village transformed into a green oasis, and Layla's story and her unique ability were told to new generations. The children learned to respect and care for nature, understanding that environmental conservation is not a choice, but a duty. Layla became a hero in everyone's eyes. Her secret, not just a supernatural ability, but a symbol of communication and cooperation with nature. One night, Layla sat under the old oak tree, thanking it for everything it had taught her. The tree smiled and whispered, "Dear girl, you have proven that communicating with nature can work wonders. Continue to spread this message and let future generations learn from you." And so, Layla and her environmental legacy became an inseparable part of the village's history, a constant reminder that nature is a part of us and that we must care for it just as it cares for us.